coffee and fountain drinks every morning.
Man, it's awesome. It's great just to give back to community and just to have this thing like after me. Like I get so excited about that. Just to give back to the community.
It's kind of a cool deal, though. I mean, with the NIL and like using your number and just kind of making that where fans can celebrate when you get a sack. Like, is it pretty cool?
Yeah, it's awesome. It was pretty good. And the staff used it to the training room. They're like, can't wait to have the coffee or can't wait to have the fountain drink. It's awesome. So it's great.
You said an answer to a question a month or two ago about this pass rush, and I think the word you used was elite. 4 games in, you guys are leading the nation in sacks with 21 now, I believe. Speak on that.
Man, first and foremost, I just want to give all glory to God, all glory to Jesus Christ. Second, man, I can't do without. We all couldn't do without with each other. You know, I can't do without the back end, and that back end held the front end. So we all just coming collectively and just agreeing on something and doing it for each other, doing it for one another. You know, so really grateful.
What does that mean, though, to after 4 games for your team to lead the nation in sacks?
It means the world to us. Like to me, just everybody's eating. Like everybody's on point. Everybody's getting sacks. Everybody's celebrating with one another. It means a lot.
And to be the interior guys, I mean, you got 5-6 guys. I mean, it seems like it's a different guy every night too. It's not just you getting all 20 of them. I mean, what's that like to see different guys like Braxton and Herb and all these guys getting involved?
Man, I'm so happy for them. I'm so proud of them. Like just because they put so much work. Like the interior guys put so much work. Like taking double teams. Like they do so much work in the dark that nobody really sees, and for them to have like their production that they're having, I'm so proud of them to just like they finally coming to light. All the work they put in off season, on like this season, I'm really happy for them.
Why do you think there's A, so many, and B, so many different people? It seems like there's a lot more than last year.
Yeah. So what I think is so many is just because everybody's doing their job. Like everybody filling their gaps. Say if we have like a field pressure, the quarterback is going to escape another way. He escape to the boundary, which is the short side of the field, and then the other person, the other side, doing their job, is another sack. Or the interior pressure doing their job, like creating so much pressure that the quarterback don't know where to escape. The escape lanes, Drew is right there. The back end holding the wide receiver for a long time, so giving us time to rush and get back to the quarterback on time. So just everybody just coming together and agreeing on something and doing it for one another. So that's what's the cool thing about it is like when you play defense, you have to do your 111. You can't just do me and then you're gonna mess somebody up. So just doing it for each other and be like, I'm gonna do my job for you, and I'm gonna do my job for you, and you're gonna do your job for me.
How were you told, like 2 days after the game, you had a great game, and they say, oh, hey, you have another half sack on your stat sheet. How were you told about
I was excited. All these half sacks count, man. So I'll take it. I got off the game. I thought I had 3, and then I look and I was like, oh, okay, 1.5. We won, so it doesn't matter. But to give me another sack, it meant so much. I was like, yes.
The event you guys did in like August with the Horseshoe Collective with the former D-line players, you guys had, and they have the event where they're putting the money together for the stuff. Like, talk about that, and then just knowing you have the former players coming together, all kind of rooting for you, and if that's something you want to be a part of, someday when you're out of here.
Absolutely, I would love to be a part of it. I mean, just like I see it on the sideline, me sitting on the sideline and watching all the like former D linemen, just like being out there and just supporting me, and I'd be like, and I look at them and be like. The NIL is coming after the season, but no, it's an awesome opportunity. Just they give back to us, and we do it for them as well because we have to hold a standard. They're elite, we want to be elite too. So it's an awesome opportunity.
What does that mean? That event, I know it was a while ago, but just to hear from some of those guys and just to kind of have that camaraderie of the D-line current and past, and then now have a financial component to it. What's that been like?
It's just awesome just to get to know them and get to know like what's the standard was like back then, so we can uphold it and raise it. So just like talking to them and getting to know them personally on a deeper level, other than like the money is great, but getting to know them on a deeper level and getting to know who they are, how they practiced, what moves they used, like how they got to the quarterback, how they were so efficient, so elite in what they do, that be able to give back the information that they and the knowledge that they know. So it meant a lot to us.
What's the excitement as conference play begins? I know the most important game is always the next one, but as you guys dive into one of your major goals and have a chance to defend the blue, how are you guys feeling?
I mean, that's a target on our back. We always want to defend the blue. We always want to protect the blue, and whoever comes on the blue, we don't lose on the blue. We made that promise to each other. We're not going to lose on the blue. Whoever comes, we'll get our best, and whoever we plays, we'll get their best. because everybody wants to come and beat the Boise State team on the blue. That means that's their Super Bowl. So for us, it's how we protect the blue and how do we dominate in every play and every quarter. So can't wait.
Obviously, winning the Mountain West is a goal every season, but being defending champions, how much pride do you guys take in that, and does that give you a little extra boost as you go for that goal?
I mean, man, we always, that's on top of our team room is like win a Mountain West championship and a bowl game with class and integrity. So that's our goal in every year. So we just want to work for one thing, which is to win a bowl game and the Mountain West championship. And we can't wait. It's just because we have that team, we have the talent. We can't wait to put it all together.
The Georgia Southern game, you didn't have any sacks, and then obviously the last three, you've had at least one every game. What was just the way the game went, or how do you explain the last couple of weeks really getting rolling?
It was just like the Georgia Southern game was just out. If you looked at the game, I had like 4 QB hits. He was just getting the ball out so fast, and there was a lot of like screens, so they knew it was coming. But other team, we had like 4 sacks that game, so I was doing my job and we were all eating, so it's not just about me, it's about the whole team, so I'm really happy.
How does it help you with Coach Shenander blitzing all these DBs? You guys are running all these dime packages, and Rodney's coming in, and like I think 3 defensive backs have sacks on this team, at least 2. How does that help the defensive line?
Man, it's Coach Shand is elite at what he does. He is a mind master about what he does, because if you think about it, that takes the pressure off of me, off of my teammates, off the double teams, because now the quarterback is worried about all these checks, and we're bringing somebody else, or I'm coming, or I'm blitzing, or I'm going to the A gap, and he also moves me around too. Like I moved to 3 tech, and I was rushing from the inside. I moved to outside. He's just a master about what he does, and I'm really happy that he's my defensive coordinator. I'm just really grateful.
Are any of your sacks so far with you playing 3 tech?
Yeah, I had one last game, 3 tech. So he's moving me around, and man, he's just gonna keep using me. So I can't wait.
All good.
How often do you get a chance to follow along your brother's coaching career at Capitol High?
Man, it's kind of hard right now because we're in season. But my high school football coach came to the last game, and that coach, Mitch Olson, he taught me everything about life. Taught me how to be a respectful young man, and taught me football, and taught me how to be disciplined. So he came to the last game, and so I was really excited to see him.
You guys are, leading the nation in sacks, but you're 109th in passing defense. How do you weigh like getting the sacks, but maybe if that means more pressure, that maybe there's going to be some big plays given up in the passing game too? And do those go together at all, or how do you see?
Say that again.
You lead the nation in sacks, but you're still giving up a lot of passing yards.
Yeah.
So, I mean, is that just what you have to do if you blitz a lot? That there may be you'll take the sacks, but you may give up some big plays? Or how do you look at the pass? They're getting yards on you guys at times, but you're also getting a lot of sacks. Is that kind of a...
I mean, it just comes down to like the communication eye control, and everybody doing 111, and just seeing what's wrong on the film and then getting it fixed. So if that means we have to blitz more, then we got to blitz more. If this means we have to cover more, we have to cover more. So I got my ends back, and the ends back got my back. So we're a team, and we all in this together.
I guess is it kind of like a give and take, though? You're maybe willing to give up a big pass play here and there if it means getting more sacks? I mean, if you're more one-on-one.
I mean, we never want to give big plays.
Yeah.
We never want to give big plays, but if it happens, then how are we going to respond the next play mentality? So.
Thank you.